In this lesson, we'll take a look at typing and text. We'll begin in Safari in the address bar, or the place where you might need to type a URL if you're doing a search for a website. And right now you can see that the address bar has iPadacademy.com. We'd like to change that. And to change that, we need to edit that text field. So we tap once in the field, and you can see that the keyboard appears. And now we can just tap the X at the end of the line to clear that field. And at this point we could just begin typing that new URL. You don't need to type the .com or any of the other common endings for web addresses. You have those endings for web addresses available to you hidden under the question mark period key. Just touch and hold that key and then slide your finger to the ending you need to complete the web address. Let's take a look now at a simple note program. The tips and techniques seen here should work in any note-taking program or a word processing program on your iPad. To select a single word, we just need to double tap on it. We'll come back to that menu in just a moment. We can select multiple words by double tapping on a word and then just extending the handles on either side of that word to include all of the text that we want. Here's a tip to get that done even faster. Select the first word that you want by double tapping on it. But don't lift your finger. Instead, slide that finger to the right to select the rest of the words that you want to include in your selection. Let's see that one more time. Double tap the first word and hold, and then just drag your finger to include the rest of the words you want for the selection. You can see we get a handy magnifier to help us accurately select just what we want. Let's take a look now at a few of those choices we get when we double tap a word. You can see here that we get the typical cut, copy, and paste that we find on any word processor. And if I wanted to copy that word, I would simply select copy, touch copy. That word's now put in a clipboard and I can go to any other part of the text now and paste that word. Let's take a look now at the remaining options when we select a word. And we'll begin with Replace. Choosing Replace offers suggestions for other words that we may have meant. That is, other words that may sound like or could serve as replacements for the selected word. Tapping one of the suggested words replaces the word in the sentence with the chosen word. In this case, we selected writing. And there's the selected replacement. The next option we have is labeled BIU. And BIU, of course, stands for bold, italics, and underline. Choosing one of these options adds that selected emphasis to the text. In this case, we'll choose bold. So we tap bold, and the text is now bold-faced. To remove the bold facing, we just need to tap BIU again, tap bold, and that removes the emphasis. Italics and underline would work in a similar way. Let's take a look now at the remaining option, the one labeled Define. Tapping Define brings up a dictionary entry for the selected word. In this case, the word is rising. There's more to that dictionary entry than you can see just in that small window. To see the remaining content for the dictionary entry, just swipe up with one finger or two fingers. You may have noticed the word manage in the lower left-hand corner of the dictionary window. Tapping Manage shows you the dictionaries that are being consulted for the entries. In this case, the New Oxford American Dictionary and the dictionary built into the Apple operating system. You can see that other dictionaries are available in various languages. To close the dictionary, just tap anywhere else on the text. The iPad will also attempt to autocorrect, that is, to automatically correct misspelled words as we type. So I just need to keep typing, and the iPad will attempt to autocorrect as I type. When I finish with my work, I should go back and review it to be sure that the autocorrections are the words that I really meant. Most word processing and note-taking apps will underline misspelled words in red. To get suggestions for those words, you just need to tap on the word one time, and you'll be presented with corrections for those words. Simply tap your choice, and the word will be replaced. If you've looked closely at the keyboard on the iPad, you'll notice there's no apostrophe key. At least it's not obvious where the apostrophe key is. The iPad will attempt to form contractions when you need them, automatically inserting the apostrophe for you. But what if we get to a case such as this one, where we need an apostrophe? Let's see where that apostrophe is hidden. See this key right here, with the exclamation point and the comma? All you need to do is touch and hold that key, and you'll find the apostrophe. Then slide your finger to the apostrophe to select it. Need double quotes or a set of quotation marks? You'll find those under the question mark period key. Your iPad has a number of hidden key presses and handy keys. We'll see more of those in the next video.